Hi friends, sorry I can't be at school today. As many of you know, today is the most anticipated day. I wanted to pick up my new puppy today, so I cannot be at school today. So I went ahead and recorded some fun Halloween activities for us just to kind of go over and have a little bit of fun and still get our reading goals met this morning. So first, I'm going to share my screen with you guys and let's go over what you're supposed to be doing today. So it is, we're going to pretend, well, I'm filming this on Monday, but you guys will be watching this on Thursday, October 29th. And so we just have 2 more days of our Halloween homepage. So make sure you enjoy it because next week it will have changed. So let's go ahead and click to start learning. So today is Thursday. And like always, we're starting with our reading Zoom, which there will be a link here where you're watching. And then today for unique learning, for reading, you guys are doing and editing a document of current events. So you're going to be looking at capitalization, punctuation, grammar, just making sure that that article about the correct events or the current events is written correctly, and you're going to point out all the mistakes. So have fun with that. And then for our reading groups, PCI 1, you guys are reading the book The Bus Ride and practicing the word look. And then our PCI 2 group, you guys are reading the book The Game Room and practicing the word when and night. And then our ELA, that last group, you guys are still reading Dragon Wings, and today you are starting chapter 4. So we're doing day 1 of chapter 4. Hope you guys are enjoying that book so far. And then for our news to you, you guys are, both groups are actually doing some word lessons today with the huge pumpkin festival article. We're all about pumpkins and Halloween this week. And so group 1, you guys are doing a vocabulary lesson. And group 2, you guys are doing practicing nouns and verbs, determining if a word is a noun or a verb. And remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing, and a verb is an action word. So if you can do it, it's a verb. And then moving on, we have our math live Zoom at 10:20. And then for unique learning, you guys are working on subtracting to 50 horizontally. So that'll be fun. And then today for our YouTube, it's a video from me, so be excited for that. We are continuing with our focusing on feelings, asking Sally out. So we're still on this sassy chapter. I don't know why I think it's so fun to talk to you guys about that. I guess it's just, so age appropriate to be talking about, feelings towards girls and boys. So be looking forward to that today. And then, like always, complete that daily exit ticket at the end of the day. So, without further ado, since I'm not at school today, I just want to talk about a few Halloween things. So, we're going to talk about some Halloween language really quick. Just 6 of them. Going to go really quick, and then we're going to do a read aloud Halloween book just for fun. So, we're going to look at this first one. Let me get it really big for you guys. So we're looking right at here. What is a synonym for spooky? Now remember, synonym is a word that means the same or similar to. So what can you think of a synonym for spooky? Give you a second to think about it. A synonym, something that's similar to the word spooky. So I might think of maybe mysterious might be a good synonym, or weird or strange. Those might all be synonyms for spooky. And let's move on to another synonym. Try to make it even bigger for you guys. Here we go. Whew, look at that. All right. What is a synonym for autumn? So what's another word that means the same thing as autumn, our season? That's easy. Fall. Fall and autumn are synonyms. They mean the same thing. All right, so these next two, we're going to still be working on some Halloween language, but we're going to be looking at context clues. So we're going to look at the words around the sentence to come up with what the meaning of this specific word is. So our sentence is, I love staying up late on Halloween night, but always feel lethargic the next day. What does lethargic mean? So you might have never heard the word lethargic, but let's look at the rest of the sentence and try to figure out what lethargic means. So I love staying up late on Halloween night, but it always makes me feel lethargic. So let's think. How might you feel if you stay up late or stay up all night? How might you feel the next day? To me, I might think tired or sleepy. And that's really what lethargic means. Like you're feeling tired, you're feeling sleepy, maybe you're not very energized. That's basically the definition for lethargic. So even though we might not know that specific word, we can look at our context clues to determine what that word means. So let's try another one. Be cautious when you cross the street so you don't get hurt. What does cautious mean? So again, we might have never heard the word cautious, but let's use our context clues to determine what that word means. When you cross the street, be cautious when you cross the street so you don't get hurt. So what do we have to do when we cross the street? Let's think about it. Because we don't want to get hurt. We might need to be careful. We need to look both ways, make sure we're paying really good attention. And so that's basically what the word cautious means. So we might not know that word, but we can use our context clues to tell what that sentence is telling us. Be cautious when we cross the street so we don't get hurt. Be careful, take our time, make sure we're paying attention. We're being cautious. Very good. And so we have two more. And so we're going to use our inferencing skills. This is something that we really struggle with. So with our Halloween language, it's going to give us 3 words, and we're going to guess with our inference skills, we're going to guess the word that it's talking about. So let's guess this word: orange, autumn, and round. So let's use our inferencing skills. What's around us that's orange, we see a lot in the autumn or in the fall, and is round? Does anyone have any ideas? That's right, a pumpkin. A pumpkin is orange. We see it this time of year, and it's typically round or oval shape. They're trying to tell us a pumpkin. Good job using your inferencing skills. Let's try one more. Guess the word: broom, spell, or cauldron. So if you don't know what a cauldron is, think of that big black bowl, kind of big pot. It's got steam coming out of it a lot. Let's use our inferencing skills. What are they trying to make us guess? Broom, spell, cauldron. That's right. Oh, witch. They're making us think of the word witch. We see a lot of kids dress up as witches this time of year. All righty. So we are going to finish up our live Zoom today, or recorded Zoom today, with a read aloud. And this read aloud is a book called Room on the Broom, read by Alan Mandel. So I hope you guys enjoy this book.
illustrated by Axel Scheffler, and read by Alan Mandel. The witch had a cat, and a very tall hat, and long ginger hair which she wore in a plait. Oh, how the cat purred, and how the witch grinned, as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, and how the cat spat, when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, "I'm a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the brum for a dog like me?" "Oh, yes," cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed aloud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her long ginger plait. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her plait in a bow, "I'm a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the brum for a bird like me?" "Oh, yes," cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh! Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leapt a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch tried the wand on a fold of her cloak, "I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?" "Yes," cried the witch. So the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh! Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat, and the dog, and the down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. "I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and I'm planning to have witch and chips for my tea." "No!" cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. "Help!" cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew nearer and, licking his lips, said, "Maybe this once I'll have witch without chips." But just as he planned to begin on his feast. From out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. Its terrible voice, when it started to speak, a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped, it squelched, and it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, "Buzz off, that's my witch." The dragon drew back, and he started to shake. "I'm sorry," he spluttered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly." And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and "Phew," said the dog. And thank you, oh, thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you, I'd be in that dragon's inside." Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone. Throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. "Iggity, ziggity, ziggity, zoo." Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a shower for the frog. "Oh, yes!" cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone.
Alrighty, so I hope you guys enjoyed that read aloud. And just a reminder today, since when we log off here, to go onto your unique learning, complete that editing document, and then go on to your to your small reading groups. And I will have another video recorded for tomorrow because I will be out tomorrow as well. Hope everyone has a great Thursday, and I'll see you guys later at my social video. So I'm going to go ahead and post that now. So see you guys soon. Bye.